Hornby's latest P2. In this case, the new build number 2007 Prince of Wales. Now, Hornby in 2013 produced the first of their P2s in the form of Cock of the North, but this new model is far, far superior. Now, it's based on the new build, and in fact, it's arrived, is ready before the actual prototype locomotive is completed. It's very similar to the original Cock of the North, the prototype, in as much as it will have Lentz rotary action poppet valve gear. However, it's now the 21st century, and 90 years ago, the knowledge of metallurgy and in fact the materials were nowhere near as good as they are today. So this new build P2, this Prince of Wales, will be, to all intents and purposes, very, very similar to the original 90-year-old Cock of the North, but with none of the failings. In fact, what's happening is heroic. Now, this is Hornby using a brand new steam technology. They've had steam in the past, or rather smoke, from rather nasty oil-fired things, which made a stink and stained everywhere. And about 14 years ago, they had actual live steam power. But this is merely water vapour. It's the best steam effect I have ever seen. I used filtered water. Living in Lincolnshire, our water is very, very hard indeed. So I use filtered water, and it's 5 millilitres. You just pop it into the reservoir using the pipette. The smoke box door just comes off, and it's held in place by a pair of magnets. However, beware, one of mine disappeared. It had come out of the smoke box door, and in fact was stuck to the magnet in the front bulkhead. Now they're both magnets, and I put it back, and guess what? I got the polarity reversed. So take care. The adhesive holding the little magnet, little disc magnet in the smoke box door doesn't seem to be very strong, so look out for that. Anyway, once filled, away she goes. There must be a little immersion heater underneath the chimney, and you'll see how effective this terrific technology really is. Now, I must, at this point, thank my good friend Gilbert Barnett for letting me use his layout, his magnificent Peterborough North, to test this Hornby P2, the reason being that it's DCC. In my ignorance, I tried coupling a DCC system up to my little Bytham, but it wouldn't have it. So here it is on Gilbert's Peterborough North. One thing to note is that as supplied, this model is DCC fitted, obviously, but the chip has been programmed not, I repeat, not to work on DC. So it really is DCC enabled only. Obviously in this presentation the locomotive is running light engine because we didn't at the time have any appropriate rolling stock for it to pull. Remember, when it appears in 2 or 3 years' time, it won't be pulling teak stock, it'll be pulling preserved stock in the form of Mark 1s and Mark 2s. So here is part of the ideal train which it will pull. These are Hornby's Mark II EWS stock in the company's maroon. So a rake of these behind Prince of Wales in 4 or 5 years' time, say, when it's finished, will be running on our railways. And finally, as usual, may I give my most grateful thanks to my dear friend Chris Walsh, who has yet again managed to edit my rather ropey footage into this, I rather like, presentation. Thanks, Chris. And everyone, thanks for watching.